There is nothing more annoying than having a brilliant, original, wacky money spinner of an idea, an epiphany if you like, and then discovering that someone smarter, younger and thinner than you beat you to the post. Your life-changing idea doesn't seem quite so life-changing anymore. You could do the big thing, take a step back and gracefully admit defeat. Or you could bulldoze ahead with your plans, stubbornly ignoring the fact that your original idea isn't quite so original after all. It's Friday the 25th of April, my name's Olivia and this is Mobuzz TV. American filmmaker Jim Killeen, like every other internet-savvy person on Earth, has at least once Googled his name. You know, just to see what came up. But for Jim, just seeing his fellow Jims on screen wasn't enough. In keeping with the spirit of the megalomaniac world that is Web 2.0, he wanted to meet all these other guys casually strutting around the planet calling themselves Jim Killeen. And in his wisdom, decided that this thought was brilliant enough to make a movie out of. So that's exactly what he did.
My name is Jim Killeen. I'm an entrepreneur and filmmaker in Los Angeles. Google me.
So apparently Google has made it into Webster's. Google is now a verb. That to Google someone is to actively look them up and discover who they are.
It all started when I Googled my name. I found all of these other Jim Killeens and I wondered what their stories were. I just had to meet them and find out.
My name is Father Jim Killeen.
My name is Jimmy Killeen.
Hi, I'm Jim Killeen.
I'm Jimmy Killeen.
My name is Jim Killeen. I'm a member of the Swinging Community.
Google Me is the resulting film and is being premiered today at the Newport Beach Film Festival, as well as popping up on YouTube in full for a couple of days. The film tells of Jim's adventures with all the other Jims he found, from the States to Scotland. However, Mr. Killeen isn't the first person to have this ingenious flash of an idea for a docufilm. I distinctly remember a British comedian going by the name of Dave Gorman and his docufilm going by the somewhat less Google brown-nosing title of Are You Dave Gorman? After a drunken bet with a mate of his, Dave set off to find enough Dave Gormans to fill a pack of cards. Jokers included, bringing it up to a grand total of 54, in comparison to Jim's piddly 7. I can't figure out if the guys behind Google Me had no idea about Dave and his Gorman chums, or if they chose to very quietly ignore it. Likewise, there is no shortage of apps on the web dedicated to feeding that inner narcissist in us all. How many of me politely informs me that there are a grand total of 19 women going by the awesome name of Olivia Waters in the United States, and one of them's a psychic. So if any of you Olivias are watching, drop me a line and say hi. Or Psychic Olivia, if you're getting this through telepathy, could you please thought channel the others and tell them to tune into Mobuzz. The countdown to the Micro Who standoff is getting close, as tomorrow is crunch time for Yahoo shareholders. Although the tech world is eagerly waiting to see just what exactly will happen, after what seems like eons of dilly-dallying, Steve Ballmer appears to be cool as a cucumber. From a speech in Milan, he basically said that Microsoft have put their cards on the table, and if Yahoo don't like it, then so be it, it's not the end of the world. But what he means by moving forward if Yahoo doesn't accept their decision sounds a little bit scary. I know I've mentioned on several occasions about how cool it must be to work at Google. 20% free time to indulge your weird geeky fantasies, twirly slides in the office, blindness-inducing colours on every available surface. But I'm going to carry on making myself green with jealousy by talking about the sheer quality of food that those hard-working engineers must get. For free. In the States, Googlers get 2 meals a day free of charge at a cost to Google of about $20 per day per worker. Some other blogger went to the trouble of doing all the maths and stuff, keeping in mind the number of working days and the penny-pinching Mozilla employees in New York who spend an awful lot of time in the Google canteen. And it works out that Sergey and Larry are forking out a massive $72 billion a year to keep food on their employees' forks. Seems a lot to you and me, but 72 million for those boys is mere chimp change. I'm gonna get a bit arty-farty on you all last thing on a Friday. Nathan Sawaya is an ex-lawyer residing in New York who now makes his living playing with Lego. Well, maybe that's a bit simply put, for the sculptures that he creates out of the classic kid's toy, and pieces of his art are both incredibly complicated and decidedly grown up. With some of the pieces selling for tens of thousands of dollars, you need more than pocket money to buy yourself one of these. I don't know, maybe Larry and Sergey could get a few commission for the Google office. Okay, we've done films, food and art today, and I for one think that's enough for this week. Have a great weekend, whatever you do, and I hope to see you bright and early Monday morning.